people? You already know who it is. It's your boy Mac Attack back at it again with some old boxing news, views, and opinions. Let's get it. So, this fight, man, coming up, I don't think it's gonna be as even as people think it is. Controversial opinion incoming. Yeah. You know, here in Mac World, man, you know, we call it how we see it. So I'm gonna tell you how I see it. Let's get into it. Alright, a lot of the things that I see with both fighters. First of all, let's talk about mental preparedness, right? I see Errol Spence has always said he wanted this fight. All he ever said he wanted was everybody's belt. He said, I want everybody's belt. I'm coming to get yours last, Terrence Crawford. I'm coming for you, man. I'm knocking at your door, man. You know what I'm saying? And even against all odds, even when Bernie, oh, leave him in the dust. Oh, we gonna leave Spence in the dust. Yeah. Even all that shit, Spence sat in them boys' faces. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you could leave me in the dust, but guess what? When the smoke clear, guess who's gonna be right there? Ah, man, stop that cat. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence right there waiting on y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? Then on Terrence Crawford's side, he always said, I don't need to do anything. I'm the best fighter in the world. Terrence Crawford's the best fighter on the planet. So, you know, it's two different things. You had strap season and you had pride season. Pride season was all about, man, I'm not fighting nobody unless I want to fight. I'm stubborn. I need an upfront payment. And then they talk about PBC lowballing them. Bruh, your upfront payments was all lowball payments, you know? But then again, was it really lowball payments? Because we know how Bob Arent run Top Rank. He run it on a strict budget. It's a boxing temp service. Your job is fighting at Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? And remember when Keith Thurman went off on Bob Arent? Yeah, so you already know what it is, man. That bargain bin competition. This is the thing that it did that kind of messed Terrence Crawford up. What it did was it created the delusion that he better than he is, and then you start to believe your own hype. Kind of remind me of Ryan Garcia. Up until Ryan Garcia ran into Tank Davis, he was a king, remember the four kings? The four kings, do. And Ryan Garcia was a king and all that. Remember, he was on the same level with Tank Davis. Remember, don't sleep on Ryan Garcia. Remember, he got the magic left hook. Remember, all these experts picking Ryan Garcia. Oh, he bigger than Tank and, you know, all this and all that. And then they tried to say the thing about him weight draining Tank, but when the fight came down to it, it was a complete mismatch in skill level. It didn't have nothing to do with weight or none of that. Ryan had no footwork, no head movement, none of that. But he was getting put in there with lackluster competition designed to make him look good. Same thing Bud Crawford been doing at 147 for years. You couldn't put none of Bud Crawford's opponents on Spence's resume, you know, and Al Heyman wouldn't receive hell for it, you know. But nah, so I think Spence had more mental fortitude towards this fight, and he had more preparedness. He was visualizing it. He got out the hospital when he got in this accident, and the first thing he did when he woke up out the coma he was in was he said, make the fight with Bud Crawford. Like, he know this is part of his life mission, you know, for Bud Crawford. His attitude is like, oh man, it's just another fight for me. I'm the greatest fighter in the world. He fought Sean Porter, and Sean Porter was already out of there. But then you fought Sean Porter after that, and you fought Kell Brook after that. You went after the same fighters when they didn't have belts. And then the other fighters that Terrence Crawford fought, you know, Errol Spence wasn't getting no credit for fighting none of them fools like Jeff Horn and Mean Machine and all that. Oh, and then Mean Machine put the sticks on Bud Crawford. That's what's crazy. Like, just because he came in willing to fight and didn't let Bud get comfortable in the early rounds. So that's another thing too. Spence is never gonna let him get comfortable. So let's talk about how I don't think he's physically prepared, because Bud, in his stubborn, you know, style of doing things, needing to be in a comfort zone to really operate, Spence is never gonna let him get comfortable. He's used to being out there with people he can paw around with and stand in front of. But when Spence throws jabs, he don't throw paw and jabs. Spence throw a sharp, straight jab. And that's another thing too, Bud straight punches are weak. He throw a lot of looping shots, but he don't, when he throws straight punches, they not really strong punches like that, you know. It's more like his competition level and him being able to have well-placed shots and preserve a lot of energy because he don't get pressed by the level of competition that he fighting allow him to in the later rounds just pretty much put the person out of there. But we know Errol Spence, man, that's a dog out there, dude. Um, and we gonna see how it play out. But yeah, that's all I got for y'all, man. I got a couple more things, a couple more thoughts on it, but you know, I want to see what y'all think, man. Oh yeah, one more thing, man. Shout out to all the new subs, man. Y'all been showing Macworld plenty love, baby. I appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed already. And I need y'all to remember this one thing before y'all go. You can play games, but you can't play boxing. I'm gone.